Ha ha. You better choose yourself and let's get it. Welcome to another episode on the Choose Yourself channel. Some of y'all got a better relationship with your ex than you do with yourself. What you doing? Come on now. I hope you tapped into the previous podcast episodes so you got the basis down for the TEFIC, the Choose Yourself process. Because now we about to start bringing on special guest self-choosers. And what better topic to go into than relationships? And it's not just your relationship with other people. It's about your relationship with yourself. Come on now. How you treat you is the standard you set for how other people treat you. If you could have a credit report on your forehead about the choices you make in solitude, and then all of a sudden you get a profile of all your traits when you're walking through the world, that's what you're doing. We can feel your energy. We can feel the self-neglect, the disbelief. We can feel the imposter syndrome. Don't worry, we're going to come over and justify your beliefs. That's just how it is. So our guest self-chooser today is Miss Ashley Maland. We just had an event in St. Louis, spoke on a speaker panel, amazing self-chooser, went through her own journey, and we had a conversation about how she went from toxic relationship to toxic relationship to toxic relationship to choosing the self, and now attracting the life that she desires. It starts by recognizing the trigger points and then evaluating your environment with mindful consumption and then setting the foundation in solitude and then investing into yourself and then contributing from a place of authenticity. So before every episode, I'm going to do a little 10-minute, 15-minute preview of what we went over in that episode so you can grow your mind. And we went into the relationship with yourself, finding love within before you go without love at all. No new friends in the relationship. What you doing? That ain't your friend? How you get a new friend after we met? Talking about opposite sex friendships and also creating content online from a place of authenticity and gratitude. So when it comes to your relationship with yourself, how you treat yourself is the mirror for how you want other people to treat you. Just remember that. Are you the person that will be able to maintain the relationship that you desire? Are you that person yet? You think when you meet somebody, all of a sudden you're going to change? You think when you meet somebody, you can't attract a rich spirit person with a broken heart. You can't attract somebody who's financially secure if you're broken and insecure. Unless you're trying to be a passenger princess, that's a whole nother life. That ain't true love. That's role play. How you going to attract somebody to love you if you can't even give love to yourself? You ain't going to meet a healthy, fit partner in the line at McDonald's, Popeyes, or Chick-fil-A, unless it's on a cheat day. But if you see them there twice, they cheating themselves. Come on now, you know the formula. 80% healthy, 20% fun, 100% happy. Life can't be redone. But if you got problems finding your balance, we got the Choose Yourself Challenge January 5th. It's the 5th one. DM me to join that. If you don't like the company you are when you're alone, you'll tolerate anybody to feel that connection. That's where the triggers come in. Your wounds will choose your partners when you don't. We also talked about finding love internally before you seek it externally. You will only accept the love you believe you deserve, never more. If you don't believe you are worth it, you'll sabotage it to get down to the level of your self-worth. And when you chase validation, you start dating illusions and fake characters. And all of a sudden, after 6, 12 months, now everything changed. Yep. Because you're dating illusions. Now, a partner can complement your peace, but it can't construct it or complete it. You got to fill up your cup independently and bring happiness back to the home. If you are dependent on someone to be happy, if you're only happy when you're around them, if you're only happy when you're fucking them, if you're only happy when you're in their company, well, now that's a form of dependency. Your partner should motivate you to continue to grow independently so you can grow stronger together and build your legacy. Now, when it comes to growing independently, we're talking about personal self-investment. We're not talking about growing with other people outside the relationship. All that shit stops when you make that commitment. No new friends, unless it's both of y'all friends that y'all met mutually. Don't be bringing no new men talking about this my new friend. What the hell? No, it ain't. Not no more. Or else shit, that's going to be your only friend. Because men work differently. Men are not trying to be friends with women. If you was in a wheelchair slobbing out your mouth, you think he still try to be your friend. Men do not operate like that. Catch and release. Seeking dopamine. Now, a true man will seek purpose, faith, and evolution. That's how you attract a safe and secure woman. Because women will submit to a superior man. But if you are a pussy ass man, that's not a woman you're attracting. You're attracting a soft ass little girl. That's why you got to choose yourself to be chosen. It's the title of the book. Go get it right now. Leave a review. And as far as men go, it depends on your profession. Because if a woman is a trainer or a hairstylist or a coach, you may have some new client men, but you got to have boundaries with that. Ain't no conversations outside of work. Ain't no get-togethers and celebrations outside of work. Now, having boundaries and keeping your core friends is very important, especially as a man, because a lot of men crave that connection. When people fight in wars and people play on teams, and then they come back home to society of the societal norm, they don't miss going to war. They don't miss playing the game as much as they miss the brotherhood. So as a man, in order to stay sharp, you got to stay with other men who keep you accountable, who you can joke with and clown with and talk shit with. I got a group of mine. I got 7 homies. I try to tap in at least every time I'm home, because that's important to me, to remember my manhood. You start hanging with a girl too much, you're going to end up like a bitch, which is soft ass. Come on, you done cut your boys off to hang with your girl. Now, women is different. Women is different as well. They should also have girlfriends and girls night out, but you got to watch your friends, because women who are single hanging around a woman who's not, they got different energy, vibes, and intentions when they go out. It can be similar with men, except a man can protect himself. If you go around your single women and they get around some creepy men and some shit go down and I'm not there, now I feel like I couldn't protect you and I take responsibility for that. But you put yourself around single women who went around single men, and now the men done crossed the boundaries, done touched you, talked to you a certain way. Now I'm pissed off that you even went in that situation. So make sure your friends who you hang with as a woman are safe, responsible, and professional. It's not about the trust. It's about the safety and protection. Now, for men, we can protect ourselves. We can, watch out, girl. What you doing? Yep, I got a girl. She right here. And all of a sudden, they can go to the other men and we all good. So that's more about safety than anything. But men, don't be entertaining, flirting, texting, swiping, liking other girls' pics, commenting on their pics. Don't be doing that. You're giving your energy away. There got to be some things that are strictly for your woman, a nickname, an emoji, a certain location, a certain sex position. Maybe you only eat a pussy. Don't be entertaining all the women, because some of them going to think you a cheater like most men and try to take advantage of it. And now where's your focus at? Now your attention is elsewhere. Now you're comparing new women to your women and you're starting to second guess. So stop doing that to yourself. Women, hang with professional, secure women who are not single. Men, make sure you got your boundaries and don't entertain women beyond a friendly fist bump. Come on now. That's why you got to set the foundation in your relationship. Have these conversations, set the boundaries, talk about your emotions, be vulnerable in private, and don't be sharing that privacy with your friends or your coworkers or somebody else is talking about their husband, so I want to talk about mine. No, not even your mama. General information and good information only. We're not talking about finances. We're not talking about family values. We're not talking about any type of undercover secrets. That's all privacy. Once you start leaking that out, loose lips, sink ships, and close hips. Because then now y'all don't even want to fuck each other no more because you can't trust each other. See? That's what you get for crying to your mama when you were sad. Find a way to sit with it, process it, research, and converse in between each other. Now, we also talked on content creation. Ashley got about 1 million followers, growing and glowing online. And I've been growing my platform as well. And we talk about how we feel about posting. Why do we judge ourselves based off of likes and views? And do we get offended by the comments? And one big thing she said, you post to change one life person, that's it. I remember when I was like, ooh, 100 likes, this is a good post. Now I'm like, ooh, 100 likes, this post sucks. So it doesn't matter how many people like it, you always gonna have a bigger goal. So if you're starting to do content, get a structure, stay consistent, leave the videos up. You can always go back, leave them up, get into the flow, and then start to research how often you should post, what the styles are for each platform, what's your continuous flow gonna be, what's your story you're posting from. Okay, if you need help with that, tap in with me. So y'all enjoy this next episode with Ashley Maland. We got her page in the show notes, super dope. Grow your mind. And don't forget, tap into the CYC every Tuesday at 10 a.m. EST. You can get the book right now, Choose Yourself to Be Chosen. Lock in your spot on the next CYC retreat. We got the 30-day and 90-day foundation program. In the meantime, in between time, big dream time. Keep the gratitude in your attitude and always choose yourself.